Hey, Alex of Hypnotech, how you doing? Thanks for tuning back in, and today we are taking a look at a MacBook accessory. But it's not only a MacBook accessory, it's an accessory for any device that uses a USB-C or has a USB-C port. And of course, this was designed for the big controversy surrounding the 12-inch MacBooks, which only have the infamous single USB-C port. And as you know, that's a little bit of a hassle because it charges there and it also uses that as its only port. So if you want to plug in a mouse or a hard drive, you can't charge at the same time, or you can't even have two of those at the same time because it only has one port here, a single port. So third-party manufacturers came out with these really interesting dongles, or what they call hubs. And I purchased one called QacQoc, or something along those lines, QacQoc on Amazon for $45. This is basically a rebranding of this product that you might have seen by now. It's circulating around the net, and it basically houses different utilities in one USB-C connector that goes through here. So we'll take a look at this after the break. This is the QacQoc USB-C Hub. This is a really nice little form factor. One of the reasons that people purchase this, especially if you have a 12-inch MacBook, is because it looks really neat that it doesn't have a cable. It sits flush into your MacBook. You just literally slide it in and it looks like it's connected. One solid piece popping out. A little hub without all the use for cables and dongles to make it look convoluted. One of the most attracting things about this is the versatility. So this comes with two USB 3 ports right here, micro SD and SD card support, and also another pass-through USB port. So it's great if you're transferring photos and your MacBook is low and you want to plug it in, you can do that. Or you can plug in a mouse and you can plug in external storage and also charge at the same time. So that's something that this has over a lot of other ports that don't have that for this price point. And it also has the advantage of sitting flush on there. So you can lift it up and it goes with you, whereas other ones have a cable that needs to be attached somewhere onto a port. I got the space gray color. It comes in 3 different colors to match your MacBook: gold, silver, and of course the space gray. So the space gray matches my space gray pretty nicely. There is a gap. It's not strictly on there. This is a really, really flimsy coat of aluminium. So I don't even think it's aluminium. I think this is more of a plastic that they coated to look like aluminium. Or it might just be the lightest piece of aluminium. With these products, you just never know what the actual what the actual product is made of, even if they market it that way, especially these, I guess, third-party manufacturers that use the same blueprint. This blueprint has been around for a while, actually. There's a lot of different companies that sell these, and they just rebrand it with their own branding, and they sell it for a certain price. And so even though they say this is a sleek, minimalistic design with an aluminium alloy finish, it's just a finish. So it might not even be an aluminum finish. It could just be a paint that looks like it. The main problem with this device, here, I'm going to plug some stuff in. So I'm going to plug in a SD card slot, SD card. This is a SanDisk 64GB SD card. When you plug it in, you actually have to plug it in upside down in order to put it into the card reader. And it doesn't go in much. So this is a very compact design. This is as far as it goes in. As you can see, it does read the card. So that's, I don't know, something there. But it doesn't go too far in. So that's another issue. Let's plug in a hard drive to show that you can plug in multiple things at once. I'm going to plug this old hard drive in. I don't have anything important in here right now. And I want to make that clear because this is a very risky device to use. I'm talking about the QacQoc. And As you can see, I'm actually struggling right now to plug this in while sitting flush with the device onto the table. You actually need to use your offhand and hold onto it. The USB port is a little difficult to plug in, but it does plug in and it does read the actual the drives. And there you go. As you can see, I have both of them on at the same time. And so that's cool that it has that feature. You can actually plug it in and charge it too with the USB cable, USB-C pass-through. So it does that as advertised. But here is the major issue. I could take one out or put in the other, and it wouldn't matter because this thing burns up like nothing I've ever experienced. If you ever had a Snapdragon 810 device and you thought that got extremely hot, there was a common issue with the Snapdragon 810 about overheating. If you thought that was hot, that was nothing compared to this thing. This thing is 10 times hotter than that. And you can get injured on this. You can touch it and it could burn your fingers. And I'm telling you, this is not a defect. This is not a single issue or a a lemon. This is not a lemon. This is an issue with this design because it is sitting directly onto the MacBook and it is, according to them, a metal frame, a metal device. It burns up, it catches the heat, and it does something that I've never seen before. I've never seen a port heat up this quickly. You literally plug in one thing and within 15 seconds to 20 seconds, it starts getting hot. It heats up so quickly, you can't use anything on this. And it does disconnect your plugins pretty often. And that's a concern for me because if you use external hard drives, something like this is not good because it might corrupt your hard drive. And for video editors like me who transfer things from the field, we need to rely on our ports and our hard drives and our SD cards, and we can't have them be corrupted. And so that's why I said I was going to use this hard drive because I don't have anything important on it, just in case. Just in case it did that. I highly recommend staying away from this thing. This form factor, in general, it's not just this device, not just QacQoc, whatever manufacturer this is. I've read reviews of all of the other ones on Amazon, and they all shared the same problem, which is overheating, or it gets hot really quickly, and I can vouch for that. This gets hot really quickly, and it's very flimsy. So this is while it looks really nice, definitely this is a major hazard. You should not be using this. It might actually damage your MacBook and set it on fire, to be honest. Like, I'm not even overstating that right now and trying to slander this. This is just a really dangerous product that you need to keep away from. And we use this to test out a few times on the channel. We actually used this if you watch the Hypnotech show. Episode 1, Lito was using the MacBook with the QacQoc docked in with a mic plugged in, and we survived. We survived the episode with this in. However, man, that thing was so difficult to remove. It was so hot, and this is probably going to be the last time I use it because it's going back to Amazon. So, highly recommend you avoid this. There's better options out there. I'm going to actually review a couple of them on the channel. So, take a look at that. I will show you the best MacBook docks. I mean, not MacBook docks, the MacBook hubs you can probably get right now. So, definitely avoid this one, and you'll be happy that you did. Trust me on that. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Alex from Hypnotech. Be sure to subscribe, like our videos, and I will see you guys next time.